What up? What up?
We back.
Everybody pay attention. Everybody pay attention real quick.
That's your best.
I went with
jiu-jitsu.
I went Brazilian. I went Brazilian, and then I kind of ended off Scarface. I kind of felt like Scarface at the end. Oh, it's a week for jiu-jitsu, man. I had to represent for the Brazilians.
Oh,
the Brazilians.
I'm not mad at it. You know, your accent is not as good as I would like and I expect for this podcast, but it would do. It will do. We can. You know, you know what? He may not be Brazilian, but he is possibly Colombian. Yeah, we don't know.
He may be Cuban. There's some Cuban in there. So, I don't know. What's up, man?
How was you? We got football starting back up pretty soon. That's kind of exciting.
That's exciting. My Cowboys, though. Damn it, boy.
Tony, our podcast has made it farther than Tony Romo's back.
So
all right.
I don't know if that's an accomplishment, but it's definitely something. So we're
made 12 weeks in.
Or 13. It's 13 weeks.
13 weeks in.
13 weeks in, man. And Romo's out already.
3 weeks. 3 weeks for Romo, 13 for the beat down.
He needs to get it back out of me, man.
Beat down 1, Romo 0. We win. I'm take it.
Are you a Cowboys fan?
I am a Cowboys fan.
How you feel? How you feel about Prescott?
I feel confident in Prescott.
Yeah.
I think I feel confident in Prescott just because I think he's going to be given the best O-line to help any rookie succeed as much as possible.
That's true. He's a monster.
And he's got a monster of a running back, 2 running backs.
2 running backs, yeah.
So
Alfred Moore's looking good out there too, man. He's running like he's trying to keep a job, man.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
But you know what? He looks good, man. He looks real good. Ezekiel Elliott flashed some good stuff. I'm not mad at it. And, of course, Dez.
I picked Ezekiel Elliott up in the second round. So I went Gurley, and
that's
then
a steal.
I went Gurley and Elliott back to back.
He was still there.
I'm in a league with a bunch of fucking Philly fans, and they didn't want to do.
Wentz.
Yeah, they over Ryan Matthews. Is that who he plays? Ryan Matthews, or is it the guy that was doing racial slurs?
Yeah, no, that's what's his name?
Jordan Matthews
plays there, but the dude that was caught on, you talking about the white dude, the receiver?
The white guy, yeah.
No, his name's I can't remember his name, but it's not Jordan Matthews. Jordan Matthews' light-skinned brother. Yeah, and so is Ryan Matthews for that.
Well, it's one of the Matthews, or I don't know. Doesn't matter. You see that stuff with Kaepernick?
Yeah, Kaepernick not standing for the national anthem. If Tim Kennedy was there, he'd fucking stand up.
Snap his neck real quick. I respect that he has his opinion, as stupid as it is.
Yeah.
But as a bench player, you don't get to stand or see much action, so you should stand up when you any chance you get, because you're not going to be on the field for a long time.
Yeah.
Especially with that shitty ass attitude.
Especially with that fucking look he's got.
He looks like a fucking Smurf.
No, you know what he looks like? He looks like a character from Sesame Street with the fucking nose.
Yeah. That's right? What I meant. When I meant Smurf, I meant like Gonzo. Gonzo.
Gonzo's not a Smurf, sir. Anyway.
Yeah, well,
just because hey man,
he's blue, man.
What do you have against blue people? Hey, did you know that there's actually blue people in the world?
No.
Yeah, they're somewhere here in the United States, but they drink this water from this, I guess, aquifer that's tainted barely with the blue. It's like naturally, like with a blue chemical of some sort.
And they're just fucking blue?
And they have a blue tint to them, yeah, for sure. Google it out there. Google blue people.
Good.
Yeah, but not Blue Man Group, blue people.
We'll put a picture out there somewhere.
Send that shit out.
Yeah.
So anyway, man, we had a lot of good stuff,
though.
Man.
Yeah. A lot of fights this weekend, dude.
Started off.
All of them?
I watched all the UFC and the Bellator.
Knee deep in fighting.
You were knee deep in that bottle of whiskey you have there.
Yeah, it was me and the whiskey and watching a lot of fights from Friday to Saturday.
It's really sad.
Well, really.
Well,
it was good to me.
Was it?
Not the next day. Not Saturday. I had to work. Not Sunday morning. I had to work Saturday. But
I've seen you drink, sir. And let's just put it this way.
Let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it going. We have.
Let's talk about your tolerance level real quick.
No, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about some fights, because this is the Beatdown Podcast, episode 13. Thank you for watching.
Episode 13.
Episode 13, man. So we can start off with Bellator.
Yeah, we started off with Bellator
Friday night, nice little treat.
Main event, and just I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, we're going to main event. I got to shout out AJ. What's his name? I can't remember his name. I just remember AJ. This is embarrassing. I just remember his name. I can't remember it. But his dad's Antonio. Wow. Anyway, he looked like a savage. He was a savage. He jumped on this guy from the beginning of the first round. Was all over him with his jiu-jitsu. Had a good striking. Ended up stopping him in the second. And his dad was also an MMA fighter. I think he's a 155, and he's a stud, man. He's a monster. I was like, dude, this guy's going places. Calling a shout out for the title, but he's still a little too young. But I think everyone should pay attention to this kid. He's looks like a stud.
And he fights at what weight?
155.
155. Ooh, for sure, get in line though. Michael Chandler's there, sir. Excuse me.
Well,
Michael Chandler's a beast.
Yeah, he was all hyped up saying, "Yeah, I want the champ now." But then on the interview, on the MMA hour, he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna take about 2 more fights."
Yeah, he was like,
"You know for what? Sure, we're in line, buddy."
I went backstage and I watched some YouTube highlight reels of Michael Chandler. You know what? I think I need a few more fights.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. I kind of thought it out. My team, I'm not ready. I'm not quite ready. I
came down the steps and I saw Michael Chandler there, and he pointed at me, and I said, "You know what? Fuck it, man. I don't want to do this right now."
I was just messing around, man. I'm just kidding, dude. What was his name? I'm trying to remember his name real quick before we move on.
Remember the name, man. Remember the name, bitch. Heisenberg.
McKee. AJ McKee. AJ
Okay.
McKee. So watch out for that monster.
Shout out to AJ McKee.
And now we're gonna go to the main event.
Main event only, because the other ones I
really didn't care about.
Know.
Well, I mean, they were good, but I wanna.
They always put on.
We have a lot. Show. We have a lot to cover. No, I tweeted out this was one of the best shows they've had.
Whenever Bellator doesn't involve the circus, it's a good show.
Yeah.
They have legit fighters.
The show that Kimbo's son was supposed to be on.
Yeah, he had to withdraw.
He pulled out. I saw some video of him training. He doesn't look bad. He looks, look
better than CM Punk. You telling me he looks better than CM
Punk? Miles above CM Punk. Seriously. I mean, I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Yeah,
we'll talk about
this is the same card he's supposed to be on. This is a good card, and it's sad to say that the main event was kind of a bust, because that was the actual reason I watched the whole fight.
The whole card.
So yeah, the whole card. But
so
other than that, everything else. Machida's older brother fought. His little brother or older?
I thought it was it's his older brother.
Yeah, because he's 38.
Yeah,
he's 38, but that dude looked impressive. He looked good. His striking, he's very a carbon copy of Lyoto Machida, but smaller. And I think he had even stronger power, because he caught this guy with an uppercut.
Yeah,
Chinzo Machida.
Chinzo
Machida. So, I mean, I don't know what to expect from this guy. He's 38 years old. A lot of injuries have plagued him, from what I heard.
Maybe he could fight Tito Ortiz or something. I don't know.
He's a smaller dude. He's like 145, I think.
Oh, damn.
Dude was tiny.
Small.
He's like a mini Machida.
So, Lyoto didn't let him eat whenever they were kids.
Like, this the real champion.
Hey, that's nice. You have appetite, but this my sandwich.
My real boy. He gonna be world champion.
Yeah,
I went very, very African on that one. I thought I was trying to go Brazilian, but I went African.
If I try to go Brazilian for too long, eventually I start getting everybody get to the chopper. So just gotta start going straight.
All right, man, we gotta get to this main event, man. Anyway, we've been dancing around it for a while.
Okay, Ben Henderson versus Patricio Pitbull.
Dude,
I'm gonna tell you what, Bendo was getting pieced up.
Dude,
I was very disappointed in
he looked like he didn't fought in fucking a year.
Yeah, well, the last time he did, he got pieced up.
Yeah, he got pieced up too. He looked timid, man. I guess. Then again, we never seen Hendo fight a guy that size, that small. I know you're wrong. He fought Patricio Pitbull, who's originally a featherweight fighter, a 145. He fought him at 55. Hendo had a problem making 55.
But dang, I didn't know that.
He made 160. He made 156.
Wow.
With his undies down.
Wow.
I wasn't looking. I promise.
For sure, take a shit in the back anyway.
But yeah, he had a problem making 155. I'm like, oh, that's not good, because you do not need to be at 170.
I have a theory that every dump he takes about 8 ounces.
Talk to me.
So if he would have done that, and just a little bit more in the sauna, sitting there with the suit, 8 ounces gone quick.
I don't know. Well, you're not eating that much. 8 ounces is hard to come up with.
That's true. You better sit on there all morning, I guess. I don't know.
If I was him, I would start weighing my turds. Just in preparation for fight cut. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? People are doing anything to get an edge now.
Yep.
Here's my thing with Hendo. He didn't look good.
No.
Once the actions, he looked okay in the second round. Once the action started picking up, of course, he started being a little bit more aggressive. To where I say I'm impressed.
Wait, did this fight end in the first round or the second round?
In the second.
Oh, I was thinking I thought
it was the second. No, the first round was complete dud, man.
Okay.
The only reason I gave it to, Patricio wasn't that great. He looked impressive. He looked sharp. He looked explosive. But the only reason I gave it to him is that he threw more shots. But people were saying, oh, Hendo was controlling the ring. But if you're not throwing punches, you're not winning fights.
That's
period.
True.
But here's my thing with, I heard this on the Joe Rogan podcast of how a lot of people, how Bellator is not testing. Bellator is not testing like the UFC. So maybe Hendo is had a little break from some.
You tell me he done
allegedly.
Juice?
I'm just saying he may have been juiced allegedly.
Yeah. Well,
and now,
I don't know, man.
But I guess that'll be opposite of why. I don't know. I digress.
Well, anyway.
But he didn't look good. He didn't look good during the fight. He didn't look good during the first round, at least. He started putting the pressure on Patricio during the second round, and apparently that's where Patricio got hurt. I think Hendo was saying he fucked up his leg because he was checking his leg kicks. Mm-hmm. He did check a couple leg kicks. I don't think it was enough to actually injure Patricio's leg.
It just takes one.
But yeah, that's true. Ask Anderson Silva.
Yep. Don't believe me? Ask Corey Hill from The Ultimate Fighter.
Ooh, boy, yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, man.
Anyway, so Pitbull, second round, he ends up
TKO. They give it a TKO victory to Hendo, but
because he's got a leg injury.
Yeah.
And
so now they're giving him Michael Chandler on a silver plate.
Michael Chandler's gonna piece that shit.
This Hendo, he pieces him up. Yeah.
But
you can't be waiting. You can't be waiting.
I don't, the weird thing about it is that Ben Henderson was celebrating literally like he got a stoppage that was like legit as shit. It's like,
you saw that little rant he went on talking about God, glory, everything's possible. I'm all for that. You get your 15 seconds, right. But he went on, and dude couldn't get a word out. It's an interview, man. It's a give and take.
Yep. Yeah. So anyway, that was it. Ben Henderson, he wins by injury TKO to Pitbull. I'm sure the other Pitbull's not gonna want a shot at him.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna try to say, "Beat it, nerd."
He be like, "Dale." Oh, which people are you talking about?
The other. What are you talking about? You talking about Mr. International?
Mr. International Pitbull.
Oh, you talking about that?
The oldest of the Pitbull brothers.
Oh, the Pitbull's brother. Yeah, I got you, man. Well, let's talk about boxing before we jump into the UFC. Yeah, I feel like UFC probably had the most fights.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
We'll talk about that last.
Well, MMA in general, but
what do you feel bad about? Talk to me.
I feel bad that we didn't cover this.
I don't feel bad at all.
Yeah, I know you don't. But,
especially now.
No, I only feel bad because it's supposed to be boxing and MMA and not.
We missed this.
Why I don't like, while there's some weekends where it's going to be more MMA than others or more boxing than others, I want to have a good ratio, and I feel like we just completely skipped over, and we could have done a little bit more research.
I like to talk about quality. Let's talk.
This was a good fight.
So let's speaking of quality, let's talk about my boy Emmanuel Peralta.
The taxi driver.
So Robert the Ghost Guerrero. This is boxing now. Robert the Ghost Guerrero
on PBC.
Lost.
Yeah, split
to
decision.
Emmanuel Peralta.
Upset.
Unknown.
Taxi driver.
Taxi, literally, they used to make fun of Chavez and shit for taking on taxi drivers. That's what they used to say.
He did fight taxi drivers.
But he used to fuck them up, too.
Taxi driver didn't see what was coming.
Emmanuel Peralta put it on his ass and said, "Uber, bitch."
Yeah. I don't get that reference.
Because he's taxi, kind of like a personal taxi, but...
he's a taxi, he's not an Uber.
And then he put it on his ass and said, "Roy's taxi, bitch."
Roy's taxi. Okay. He went, "You looking at me? You talking to me?" Then two pieced him up. They didn't count as a knockdown, though.
Bullshit.
Anyway. It definitely should have been knockdown. But either way, he got the split decision, and it was rightfully so. Emmanuel looks like a older. He has a style very similar to Sergio Martinez.
Yeah,
very long, slick, pretty athletic for his age. This man was literally driving a taxi a couple weeks before he took this fight, and now
not anymore.
And now he fucking probably one of the biggest upsets in boxing. Yeah, I would say one of the bigger upsets of boxing now.
Before we start talking about boxing upsets, you cannot forget my main upset the person who loves to be upset. Let's talk about Victor Ortiz. All right, you cannot mention upsets without talking about Victor Ortiz.
What are we talking about Victor Ortiz for?
Why not, man? Because you look like him and I hate your face right now. That's why. Oh, that's my girl, Paige VanZant. Anyway.
Watching the replay.
That was pretty much it for boxing, man.
Yeah.
It was a slow-ass week.
What do you think?
Boxing.
What do you think Robert does now?
I don't know where he goes from here.
He took, I think, 3 L's back to back.
Jerry,
Garcia, and this guy.
Didn't he lose to Thurman?
Thurman as well.
I don't know where he goes from here, man.
This is supposed to be a fight that he could win, and that obviously didn't happen. So,
well, if I were him, I'd probably call up Victor Ortiz. See what he's doing right now.
Hey, you busy Tuesday?
Hey, Victor Ortiz is
Al Heyman. I got Al Heyman on the phone. He says he wants to make a fight happen.
Yeah, man. Victor Ortiz got nothing to do. Trust me. Anyway.
All right, man. Let's get to the UFC card.
UFC stuff.
The main event, we had
first one
Jim Miller versus Joe Lauzon.
So Jim Miller defeats Lauzon, split decision in a very entertaining.
God damn, they were saying on the internet, these guys should fight once a year. That's it. They don't fight anyone else besides each other
once a year,
and then just pay them a shitload of money. That's a great fight.
It's always
a great fight. The first one, this was a lot less bloody than the first one.
Right.
Jim Miller opened him up in the first one with blood everywhere, but this one it was a little bit more tactical, a little bit of controlled chaos, I would say. Jim Miller good with the boxing.
Joe Lauzon good on the ground.
Yeah, but this is one of these fights I do see why they gave it to Jim Miller winning. It was a split decision win. But it was one of those cases very similar to the McGregor-Diaz fight. You had one guy controlling the fight for most of the fight, but then the Lauzon would control it for the last minute and a half, and finish on top on almost every round. He finished on top for the third round.
And the last round,
armbar. Yeah, with the armbar attempt. So it's like, damn, who can we really see that? How can we really score this fight? Obviously, you have to count every minute of the round. So if you're winning, it's just so tricky, man. If you're winning the first half or the majority of the fight, I think you win. But it depends on the kind of damage you're taking at the end of the round. If you're losing, you know what I mean. So I'm thinking, here's my thing: we go to 10-minute rounds. 2 10-minute rounds.
I don't like it.
It's less than 5.
I don't like it.
Why not? A lot more fights will end, I promise you. I guarantee you.
Yeah, I'm sure. But then you wouldn't have a break, so you'd get literally 5 minutes of good action, and then I would think you would, because there's no one minute, there's no 1 minute rest. I think you're going to end up with a lot of people getting tiring out by 6, 7 minute, 8 minute, and it's going to be a sluggish 3 minutes, and then you're going to have another round to go. I think there's a minute break.
That's true. Mima always there to balance me out when I talk crazy.
Y'all ain't gonna see this, but just because we're kind of doing a different format, we're giving you more pictures.
Yeah, we're gonna get some pictures because you guys don't like seeing our faces apparently.
No, they don't like seeing your face. They tell me anyway. They don't. You
I'm
know what they don't like?
that's gonna carry this podcast. I want you to know
they don't like mispronounced names. That's what they hate. I've heard it.
That's the number one complaint we've got.
Is Marco? Why do you mispronounce?
You can't say John Smith, man.
He's like Jim Myler. So anyway, he wins. Honestly, these two guys are so late in their careers.
There's veterans,
man. Yeah, and veterans and stuff like that. Honestly, I couldn't pick of who Jim Miller would fight next.
Yeah, and Lauzon was like, I don't want to do that again. They're like, we're pretty much done here. And then, of course, Jim Miller won both, so it's really pointless. But
yeah, there's nothing there. So moving on, man.
To the motherfucking, I would say, performance of the night.
Yeah.
Performance of the night.
I don't know.
Oh, I think performance of the night, and then Anthony.
Knockout of the night.
Anthony Pettis fight of the night.
Performance of the night.
Because the performance of the night is different. I think.
I know. Performance of the night is now the new knockout of the night, I think. Because because they didn't want to say knockout anymore.
Oh my God!
And of course, obviously, anyway.
God
but anyway,
Paige, liberals.
I know, man.
Messing up everything, taking our jobs.
Everybody gets medals nowadays.
They're taking our jobs. I don't know why I said that.
I don't know what you're saying. So we have Paige VanZant defeats Beck Rollins round
Savage.
2 KO with that started it off by a switch left kick
to the fucking
face. Ridiculous.
Yuri Rodriguez style.
Oh yeah,
Yuri Rodriguez style.
Yeah,
they were making fun of Paige by saying, yeah, he probably caught Andre Philly with that during camp.
Ooh, that's fucked up.
Come on, man.
Why are you making that sound again when you laugh?
I'm getting nervous.
Good guy. Come on, man.
I'm all good.
Anyway, so Paige VanZant wins.
Yep.
She was number 10 before?
Number 10. She'll probably be 6 or 5.
I'd give her maybe 7.
Yeah,
I would say.
UFC doesn't play by any rules. So,
according to the UFC, I think it's probably going to be a title shot next.
She'll probably fight Demetrius Johnson for the 125
title. I can see that. So what do you think? What do you think's next for her? So she won.
I want her to fight.
She switch kicked homegirl in the face.
Here's a fight we have right now, and Joe Silva's going to sign me a check. Tisha Torres. They fought before in Invicta.
I'm not mad at it.
They fought before Invicta. Tisha beat her. Time to step up. Time to step it up, man. You know, with Paige, is like she has a lot of potential. She's definitely the star of the division. She didn't look great in the first round. She looked a little timid. She looked like she was. So usually with VanZant, she likes to come and be aggressive, be the aggressor of the fight. But she kind of sit back and post it up and relax and chill for a little bit. Was doing some wacky Dancing with the Stars technique that wasn't landing on Rawlings at all, and Rawlings kind of like, "What the fuck you doing?" But then it all paid off in the second round where she came in with that switch kick, and now she's at that point where there's no stepping back.
Right.
It's only going forward. Like
exactly.
she's been on Dance with the Stars. She's passed up on movie deals, so the movie deal's going to be there. She's pretty. She's very marketable, and she's a fucking good fighter. So, not Ronda Rousey level, obviously, but something that can probably compete for the women's and put the women's division back in, a good spotlight on the women's smaller division, at least the strawweight division.
Right. I'm not mad at that fight. I'm gonna tell you what though. You know what I really would like to see? Her versus Michelle Waterson, the karate hottie.
Oh, she broke her arm though. She broke her hand.
Did she?
She was supposed to fight in this card. She was supposed to fight. No,
she's ranked 11.
She was supposed to fight in the.
Sexy as shit, anyway.
Yeah, they are. She's Hawaiian. She was supposed to fight on the last card. What was the last card? 202.
202.
Yeah, but she broke her hand, so she's gonna be out for at least another 6 months. I'm assuming.
Wow. No, yeah. I didn't know that.
Tisha Torres, man. Let's make it happen. Sign a check, Joe Silva.
I like that. I'm not even mad at.
Almost. I would even.
Andrade.
Huh?
I'm not even mad at her fighting Jessica Andrade. But, ranked number 6. If you move up to about number 7-ish.
Yeah.
They could. But Tisha Torres makes sense. Both very marketable.
Yeah, very marketable, both of them. All right, we're going to move it on to the next fight. I think fight of the night, Anthony Pettis versus
easily fight of the night,
Charles Oliveira.
You know why this was fight of the night?
You're saying that
this fight. So Anthony Pettis defeats Charles Oliveira, 3rd round guillotine. That was
close call,
basically. But this fight involved every aspect of MMA.
Yeah.
It involved wrestling for position. Lots of jiu-jitsu,
yep.
Lots of high-level striking, and it ends on a crazy reversal, and then, Pettis gets his back.
Yeah, it happened quick.
You know what I mean? It happened fast.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. Pettis, somehow
Oliveira had his back. Oliveira had
his take.
Oliveira had Pettis' back, but all night Pettis has been able to. I guess people underestimate. We talked about this last week. People underestimate Pettis' jiu-jitsu. He has really fucking good jiu-jitsu.
Oh, you know what?
As Benson Henderson.
Well, just like Eddie Bravo said, if he's not a black belt, he's gonna get
that shit Monday morning. Yeah.
Shit. So, for sure, don't cough on the mic anyway. Dirty bitch.
So Oliveira would have his back almost instantly when it went to the ground, but he would do a quick reversal, sneak out before he got the triangle lock on him, and get back to half guard. And it was so impressive. I don't know if it was the weight cut. He was able to just slip right through Oliveira's legs. Probably because Oliveira had a little bit longer legs. And surprisingly, though, Oliveira was slightly taller than him. I was surprised about that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, everything involved. Striking was there. Oliveira went directly for the takedown against Pettis when the round started. Rightfully so, because he didn't want anything to do with his striking, and he found out that later when Pettis got positioned, was able to strike nice fucking switch kick to the body and dropped Oliveira.
I thought it was over there.
Yeah, I thought, I was like, oh shit, it's gone, it's it. But he was able to hang in tough, man. He was able to hang in tough, but Pettis did a good job trying to pass the guard and stay active, and I think he won that round. Second round was a little bit more the same thing, a little bit of striking. Oliveira kind of, I want to say, dominated the ground game, but controlled the ground game.
He controlled the most part of it, literally, until he, if I remember right,
he went for a couple.
He went for a takedown, left his neck out there.
Yeah,
and Pettis grabbed that shit easily.
No. You talking about second round? I'm talking about second round.
Well, no, my bad. I'm talking about the end of the fight.
So
literally, he controlled most of
the ground. But again, Pettis was able to
defend it.
And
switch for positions.
Then third round came in. That's when Oliveira went takedown. Got Anthony Pettis back. Yeah. Got his back. Pettis turned back, got the choke, and got the guillotine and fucking tapped him out, man. That's fucking monster. I'm talking about Oliveira is known for his submissions.
Yep.
And you get a guy like Pettis to tap you out, dude, that means his jiu-jitsu is real.
Yep.
Jiu-jitsu, very good jiu-jitsu.
The only thing that I don't like about this is Pettis literally cutting all this weight to make it. My God.
Imagine if Pettis, this was at 55. Pettis, I think this weight cut tarnished his power, tarnished his speed. Yeah. He looked sick, man. He looked like Dallas Buyers Club out there.
Ooh, you talking about my boy Matthew McConaughey? All right. Hey, nice, man. I like that. Right at the same time. For sure, don't fucking copy me though.
Whoa, easy, dog. I'm coming, jump off this table like a spider monkey. Yeah, man. What do you think? Did he stay at this weight? I don't want him to.
Honestly, with 3 straight losses at 155 and a win over a top contender at 145.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Oliveira is top 5, for sure. He's a monster in an already pretty stacked division.
Honestly, I don't really know. Oliveira was number 6 coming into this.
He's ranked above him.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I'm really greedy, and I say I want him to stay here just so I could see him fight Yair Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too big. That's almost a step down.
Oh, I know. But I'm just saying that style matchup's so fun.
Yeah, it'd be great. Because they would never take it to the ground.
Yeah. But maybe, I mean, if you're not gonna give my boy Max Holloway a title shot, and Conor McGregor's still holding this division up,
no, he's gonna get stripped. I'll tell you.
I think he's
gonna drop it. Yeah.
But I mean, I can see what them making is a Jose Aldo versus Max Holloway fight. Maybe, what about Pettis versus Cub Swanson?
I like that fight.
That's a good fight.
Or throw him to a dog. Bermudez.
Frankie Edgar.
Bermudez.
Yeah, I can see that too. But
another wrestler versus striker.
Yeah, but he just beat number 6. I don't think it makes sense to drop to Bermudez number 8. But then you have Jeremy Stevens number 7 right there.
He's coming off a big win.
Yep.
Come on now, man. Yep. So many fights he can make. But again, man, I don't know. I need something different from Anthony Pettis during these weight cuts. I need something better. I don't want him to be better than he jumped on the scale. I had to take the undies off, man. Yeah. That's how bad he had to make that weight, and it was only 147. I mean 146. Yeah. So it's like, dude, you can't sacrifice that kind of weight. It's gonna once you get up to the big dogs, it's gonna be a big problem. Yep. They just say if he fights McGregor at 45, I don't think he makes it out. Just saying.
I don't think so either.
But let's move it on, man, to the main event, to the motherfucking main event.
So we had Damian Maia, round 1, guillotine.
We don't need to talk about this fight too long.
Over Carlos
Condit. Because it did not last long at all.
So Carlos Condit ranked number 4, Damian Maia ranked number 3. We had 2 of the top dudes in this division fighting.
They're already stacked division.
Probably a shot at the title, if not getting close to one.
Yeah, at least number 1 contender. Or
it has to be. So Damian Maia chokes Condit out within like a minute and a half of the fight. God, dude. Ridiculous.
It wasn't even a fight.
First takedown attempts he gives him. He shoots in from a far distance. Yeah. Takes him down fairly easy. Yeah. And then literally
gets his back,
climbs all over him like he's a fucking backpack. Oh, God. I was like, oh, is that
like a fucking python, man?
Like, is that Damian Maia, or did Carlos Condit bring his JanSport backpack into the ring because there's just something on his back right now?
From 5th grade because it's so tight on him.
So tight. So it straps all the way up.
Yeah, it straps all the way up.
But yeah, and then he took him back. He took him down. He literally worked him, hit him with some big shots from there. He had that, and then literally
he had no choice but to give him his back, and
he choked Carlos out. Carlos
he was unconscious,
passed out,
yes,
and then woke back up
to tap out. He's like, you're not helping me, ref.
I know. The
Get
ref
me the
was
fuck out of
Are
here.
you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to tap?
Sure you want to pass out right now?
You're okay. I mean,
the ref, for the ref's benefit, he had his eyes open, and you can obviously you can pass out with your eyes open from a choke in jiu-jitsu, but. I mean, I could tell from the TV he was out. He's like, this guy is not moving. He had to literally wake up and like, oh shit, he was in and out of consciousness. Like, I'm fucking gotta tap out, dude. Fuck this shit.
Yep. So anyway, Maia looked like a monster. Maia at 185 was dangerous, but Maia at 175 is fucking terrifying.
And what he did, he said, fuck this. I'm not striking with any of you motherfuckers anymore. I'm good at this. I'm gonna fucking master it. And he's been on a roll since, man. He fucking tore through Matt Brown and now Carlos Condit. 6-fight winning streak, broke a record for the welterweight division. Yep. This dude's sticking to his guns. He's like, I'm good at wrestling, I'm good at jiu-jitsu, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna tap you out every time.
So what's next for him? What's next?
That's the thing, man. I called this fight Maia, but I wanted Carlos to win because he's more exciting, more marketable. No offense to Maia, but come on, he doesn't speak that good of English, and for the casual fan, they're not gonna want to see a guy just take him out and choke someone. You know what I mean? So exciting for style wise. It's a bad matchup for almost anybody. I think the only one that has a good matchup against him is Wonder Boy, because Wonder Boy can keep that distance with his Taekwondo karate point style fighting. He can hit him and then move out the way before he gets the takedown.
I think it's a good matchup as well for Tyron Woodley.
No,
because versus Maia, like he poses a good matchup against Maia, but not necessarily a favorable matchup, but he poses a good one because he can actually, with his wrestling, he can
neutralize.
He can neutralize it going to the ground. So literally, you have to worry about standing chokes, Maia pulling guard, but he's so fucking strong that he can probably shake him off.
Some dirty boxing, or fucking catch him with a nasty uppercut on the inside.
I don't.
That's true.
I'm gonna tell you what right now. I know Maia's been on the tear, but so is Wonder Boy, and I think Wonder Boy has been on a better tear.
Yeah, more impressive. I wouldn't say more impressive. It's to each his own, I think.
Right.
Because tapping someone out is very impressive, especially a guy like Carlos Condit, who has pretty not great jiu-jitsu, but enough to defend himself, definitely.
Right.
And he did it like it was his first day of jiu-jitsu class.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So fuck, dude, I don't know.
So this is what I think. This is what I think is Wonder Boy has cemented his spot already for a title shot. I think Wonder Boy is next in line. I know Damian Maia saying I deserve the title shot because I'm older.
Yeah.
To me, that doesn't matter.
I'm the big brother.
I don't give a fuck. What are you still doing here then? You want a title shot or not? You're wait, bitch. Anyway.
Yeah. Or go back to 85.
Yep. So title shot to Wonder Boy.
Yep.
They do the damn thing. And Wonder Boy, as far as he's saying, is he said he hadn't been told different.
Yeah.
That he expects a title shot 205 in New York.
It will be unjust to not give him a title shot.
And
why?
Not only
because
that, but he's really, really marketable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Great, good-looking guy.
Good-looking dude.
Talented, great striker.
Friendly as shit.
Yeah.
Exciting style.
Yeah.
With the Karate Kid type style.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with the Taekwondo. But what I think then you do is you say, hey, Damian Maia, here's Robbie Lawler. Winner gets next title shot. Because Robbie Lawler, I mean, you could make a case that even though Robbie Lawler lost his title fight so fast.
Knockout, yeah.
He went on a tear where he was beaten. He defended his belt.
He defended
3 or 4 times.
I think 3 times.
Okay, so why wouldn't he get an immediate title? Yeah, exactly.
Tough fights. He earned it. He earned every win, definitely.
Exactly, and not to mention broke Rory McDonald and made him quit.
Made him go to Bellator.
Made him go to Bellator. Stephen Thompson made him go to Bellator.
Yeah, too.
But yeah, and then I think you make that matchup, and then winner.
I'm not mad at it. I like that. I didn't even think about it because
that's because fucking no fight.
Because if he beats Robbie Lawler, he has even better case. I beat the former champ. Like put me in with the dogs.
And I don't think you make that fight co-main event. I think you make that. Even if it's on Fox, even if it's on Fox Sports 1, that bitch
who cares,
needs to
man? They get the ratings
rounds.
in, man. They get the fucking ratings in.
Yeah, that bitch needs to be 5 rounds.
Let's be honest, though. I think I don't think they go 5 rounds.
I don't think it will either, but I think it deserves the opportunity because Robbie Lawler's been in so many 5-round wars where he pours it on at the end at round 4, round 5, and I think Robbie Lawler's done enough to deserve a 5-round title or a non-title match.
Yeah.
In case he gets controlled for 2.5 rounds with no submission, he deserves a chance to be able to knock someone out.
Yeah, he's definitely a fighter through and through. So hopefully they can make that fight happen, man. That'll be a great.
So that's my call.
Yeah, I like it.
I know you do.
All right, man.
Bitch, I do this for a living.
It's because you don't know fighting.
So moving on.
We got some more UFC.
More UFC.
Because you fucking sexy bitches demanded it. Mm-hmm. Demanded it.
You call everyone a sexy bitch.
Yeah, I gotta make people feel good, man.
I saw you at the store. You called that store clerk a sexy bitch.
Yeah,
anyway.
You sexy bitch.
And he was like
most respectful way
and
ever.
He was like, he was like, "Excuse me, sir."
Excuse me, sir.
Anyway. So we have Ryan Bader this weekend. So it's UFC Fight Night 93, Hamburg, Germany. On Fight Pass. Yeah. So 6 of y'all, for the 6 of y'all to watch it, we're gonna break these fights down.
You're gonna watch this fight.
I'm gonna watch the replays.
Really? You're not gonna watch it?
I don't have Fight Pass, bitch.
This is on Fight Pass?
This is on Fight Pass.
No way.
Yeah.
So I thought this was on Fox.
No. So literally, it's gonna start at about 11 a.m.
No way. Everything. So it's not on Fox, and even the main event.
It's on Fight Pass.
Oh, you stupid people. God.
Yeah. Anyways, I just broke Marco's
fucking
heart.
Ruined my weekend right there, dude. I was gonna do the same thing. Now I have to go out.
Yeah.
Now I have to put pants on. Damn it.
Now you have to put pants on. Now
well.
You can no longer watch.
That's that. I don't even want to break down these fights anymore, dude. That's how upset I am.
See? Fight Pass.
You fucking kidding me, dude? This is absolute bullshit.
Start time.
Dana.
Call me,
dog.
Talk to you.
I gotta talk to you, man. It's not cool what you're doing.
So anyway, we got we'll start off with the 3 main fights.
Yeah, Ryan Bader versus some dude.
Ilir Latifi.
I hate him already.
What do you think of this fight?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Latifi. I know Ryan Bader is always a stud. His wrestling is good. His boxing is decent. So
Ryan Bader's last
205.
Fight. Yeah, this is 205. Ryan Bader's last fight was a loss. Anthony Johnson. Before that, he was literally on about a 5-5 win streak. He was making his case for a title shot. However, I don't think he's worthy, really. Anthony, I think he's too stiff.
I think he beats this guy, but he doesn't beat anyone else in the 205 division, especially top
4.
Yeah,
ish.
Pretty much.
Literally, I'm talking.
I don't know where he's ranked. If he's 5, he doesn't beat the next 4.
I'm gonna take Latifi. I'm going to take literally Latifi.
Because you hate Ryan Bader.
I cannot stand Ryan Bader. I don't know who throws a more awkward punch, Ryan Bader or Jake Shields. Did you see the video of him throwing the water bottle?
Yeah, the water bottle.
Oh, my God.
Like he was tossing to someone.
It literally went like someone said, "Hey, bro, can you toss me water?" He's like, "Sure, here you go."
Like, oh, but I only have T-Rex arms. so
literally, you know what? I wonder if Jake Shields' arms literally have like duck webbing where he can't extend them fully and just come back.
They just retract back to
his
ribs.
Anyway, so I'm you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking Latifi.
I got Bader probably TKO.
I'm taking Latifi by first round KO.
Okay, man. We got the return. Next fight. We got the return.
So we got.
I'm not gonna pronounce his name because you guys already know I'm gonna fucking botch it.
Oh, you know. Hey, why don't you go ahead and try to pronounce his name?
Alexander Gustafsson.
Okay, pronounce the other one.
Jan Blachowicz.
Not bad. I would say a Blackowitz, but.
Blachowicz. Tomato. I get almost every name right.
Well, anyway.
When I'm not recording.
We're not going to say anything about that. So, Alexander Gustafsson.
Don't be a fighter, guys. Don't be a fighter.
Coming back.
The Mauler, man. Is that his nickname? The Mauler?
The Mauler.
Yeah.
He's coming back. You know, people remember him. Classic fight with
John Jones. Gave John Jones a great runner for his money.
He had a great fight with DC.
Yeah, he did.
Got caught by Anthony Rumble.
Yeah.
And he's off 2 losses.
But he's been off for a while.
Last fight was October of 2015.
Yeah.
That was Cormier. He lost to Cormier, who's the current champ.
Yeah.
For you...
Sexy bitches
that don't know. He's fighting Jan Blachowicz.
Don't know much about
Jan Blachowicz.
He looks fucking stout though. He looks like a goddamn monster.
He lost to Jimmy Manuwa. He lost to Corey Anderson. 2 tough dudes right there. And then he beat Igor Paraljuk. I don't know how to say that name.
Oh, yeah.
April 10th.
Does it feel so good, huh?
2016. Well, yeah. It's only about 2 names in the world I can pronounce. Not every name in the world I can pronounce.
Man, Gustafsson striking, I'm excited to see him back because he was definitely a dynamic striker. One that gave John Jones one for his money. Regardless of what John Jones, he said he trained like 2 weeks for that fight. But either way, his striking was on par. You know, he caught DC with a couple shots. I don't know. I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see this fight because he could be another contention for the 205 title.
Right.
If he gets an impressive win, I think he was like he may retire a couple months ago. He was like, I don't know if I'm gonna fight again, but he's committed. So hopefully he has his head right and he comes in ready to fight because 205 is up for the taking.
Well, no, it's not.
I mean,
it's
not really.
Literally being
not really up for the taking, but what I mean is, one fight can get you in the door.
Right.
Because there's not much else out there, and Gustafsson is a big name with already a fight against John Jones, and they can market that. So, I think Gus. I hope he does good because he can be back in the race.
Exactly. I'm gonna go with Gustafsson.
Yeah.
I'm going to take him. I don't know how I'm going to take him. Maybe second round TKO.
I'll go decision. Third round decision.
Okay. I'm not mad at it.
He plays it safe.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. So next we got the main event, Andre Arlovski.
The Pitbull Arlovski.
The Pitbull. This is the original
Pitbull. All you other fucking Pitbulls.
None of that shitty ass
Get
Pitbull.
the fuck out of here.
The 2 only Pitbulls that could be is literally Arlovski and Thiago Alves.
Dude, when is Alves 155 debut gonna happen?
Oh my god!
Can you believe that monster at 55?
He was huge at 170 when he fought.
He couldn't make weight at 170.
I know. How is he even dropping down?
Oh. He's working with Dulce.
He's off that Brock Lesnar.
He's off that Brock Lesnar.
He's off that Barry Bonds.
he's working with Mike Dolce.
Okay, that Dolce way, hey.
Yeah, the Dolce way. So we'll see, man. Hopefully he gets the nutrition in order and just walks in a smooth 154.
Wow, now you're asking for too fucking much. Anyway,
versus Josh Barnett, the All-American. Is that his name?
Nah, man, fucking
hybrid
warhorse or some shit, isn't it?
Warmongol.
What? Are you just
the
making
warlock?
Up names? Now I feel like you're just making up names.
Josh, back in the day, Barnett.
No, the baby-faced assassin.
The baby face. No way. They got it like he's fucking 40 years old.
He looks like he's 40. Sir, you
he probably
look like
is
you're 40 and you're 38. You should not be the baby-faced assassin.
He's baby-faced assassin. Those motherfuckers.
Anyway.
Dude, this was a fight that should have happened a long time ago.
This is a nostalgia type of fight.
Yeah. Like, Arlovski was running the UFC and Josh Barnett was running Pride back in Japan, beating up those Asian guys. This fight should have happened a long time ago.
You talking about Josh Barnett wearing those shorts that are about one size too small?
Was that a ball I see?
He wears some tights.
Sometimes didn't even wear a cup. Come on, man. Josh, gotta wear the shorts out there, man.
Why does that cup look like? Oh wait, that's his 3-piece ball set. Anyway,
that's the division sign.
Yeah.
The camel tail. All right, that's enough.
Whoa. Excuse me, sir. Children listen to this podcast. Fuck you kids.
No
anyway.
Kids. Yeah, stupid kids. Stay in school. Dude, this is a great fight if this was 2003.
I love this fight. Back when Chuck Norris was making movies. Anyway.
Chuck Liddell, when he was champion still. No, he probably wasn't.
Winner fights Tim Sylvia again.
Yeah. Winner fights Randy Couture.
Damn. Winner fights Jeff Monsoon.
I got Arlovski because he looks still kind of crazy and dangerous.
Okay. That uses like his mouthpiece with his fucking
with his teeth, man. Dude, I watched these. Arlovski's one of the first guys I watched, and I saw that fucking mouthpiece. I'm like, dude, this guy's a fucking savage. Right? Like, oh my god, this guy's a savage. So
him and Tim Sylvia had 3 fights.
He got knocked out 3 of them.
No. Him and Tim Sylvia had 3 fights, and the first 2 amounted for about 30 seconds of fight.
Yeah.
No, that was back in. You know what? That's about the time that I started getting into MMA.
Yeah. He fought Fedor after that too. He just fought everyone,
and he got knocked out in the air.
Yeah, in the air, mid punch.
I remember Andre Arlovski one time. He was in some sort of heel hook, and he was laying on the ground with the dude, and the dude had his hook, and they stopped the fight for a reason. It was like he had something was wrong, maybe mouthpiece or something. They put it back in. As soon as they said go, the other guy didn't go, and literally laying on the ground, Andre Arlovski punches all the way across and lands flush on this dude, and this dude knocks out.
He didn't even know it was.
And Andre Arlovski just sits up and just starts wailing on him till they stop it. And we were
this is in Pride?
No,
this is in UFC? Oh, this must have been back in the day.
This is back in the day.
Was Steve Mazzagatti the referee?
Yeah, it was John Mergliotta. No, I'm playing. No, it was, but it literally, they were like, fight, and he looked at the ref, and then he looked at the dude. He just punched him right in the face.
Always protect yourself at all times, people.
And the dude just said nap.
Oh, I forgot. It's nap time.
Anyway. So you're taking Arlovski?
I'll take Arlovski, man.
Okay. Any round particular? Or?
I think I think these guys go all 3 rounds, unfortunately. I think he takes a decision. It's going to be a nasty, boring fight. Not boring, but these guys he's going to gas out probably first minute of the second round.
Are you talking about that Conor McGregor now?
Yeah. So, who you got?
I'm going to take Josh Barnett round 1 KO.
Wow, that's a stretch, my friend.
Wow.
That's a stretch, my friend.
That chin's been tested way too many times. I don't think he can survive again.
We'll see.
Anyway, so I got Barnett.
Got some news.
Arlovski.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a few
got
news.
Some current events.
Yeah. Right before we get to going the fuck out of here, so I can go edit this shit.
Yeah. Sexy bitches.
I know. Hey man, stop with that shit. Not everyone's sexy.
That's very true.
That is very true. Except me, and maybe you, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
Stop mumbling, man. We got Hendo, man. So we were talking about it earlier.
Yep, Ben Henderson.
Henderson's gonna get the title shot with Michael Chandler.
Who else is there? Oh, hold on. There's Pitbull. Well, not that Pitbull. The other Pitbull.
There's a Pitbull, not a Pitbull.
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, he can fight his brother, but his brother, I think he should take some time off. If that was a Naxi. No. That's not going to happen.
Do you remember Kane versus The Undertaker? Anyway, That was big.
Wow. You went Kane versus Undertaker for sure. They weren't real brothers, dude.
What?
They weren't real brothers. You know that, right?
What?
They're not real brothers. Wrestling is fake. That ain't real wrestling.
Hey man, I'm about to suplex you through this fucking table.
Through this fucking table.
I'm about to put a chair to your head on top of this table, and you tell me it's fake.
We got to get my brother on the podcast. He's a big WWE fan.
No, we for sure should not. Anyway,
still,
love you, John, but anyway.
Still, dude.
Anyway,
he's
you know
he's
what?
almost 30.
I was a big wrestling fan when I was 12.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's gonna happen. They said about November.
I think November 19th, late November. So hopefully Ben Henderson get his shit together, man. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with your performance. I'm not impressed with your performance. GSP, remember?
No, that sounded like Oscar de la Hoya. I'm just saying. But anyway, so that's pretty much it for that news. Rory McDonald signed with
Bellator, man. We kind of called it. We knew he was free agent, and with this kind of market, man, free agency is something different, man.
You know what I think?
What?
Dead honest. I think a lot of the guys, and there's no disrespect, but I think a lot of the guys who are signing with Bellator right now are the guys who know they're probably not going to win the belt in the UFC anymore. You have Rory McDonald. He's probably not going to get another shot at the title. You have who else has signed recently? Oh God, what's his Meathead? What?
Mitrione.
He's probably not. He lost to Travis Brown. He probably could not beat Stipe. He probably could not beat Overeem. He probably couldn't beat Werdum, Kane, those dudes. He's probably not going to get that shot at the title. Yeah. I feel like they had another one. Ben Henderson.
Ben Henderson. He fought for the title, and that's when he left.
Yeah.
So
and lost.
Lost.
Yeah, he can't get a shot. He can't win that title back.
Yeah.
And I think he knows that gauntlet at 155 was too much for him, and let him go to 170 and see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens.
You know.
That's interesting.
Like I said, there's no knock, but I feel like these guys are like, you know what? I can't be champion here at the main. Because let's face it, UFC, they're not going to pay you the best. Bellator's probably going to offer you more money up front.
They're with Viacom, so they have money. They have money.
But at the same time, whenever you're a champion over at UFC and you start getting a pay-per-view cut and you start making that percentage on top of it, you're talking about you're making bank now more than Bellator is going to offer you.
Yeah, you're getting a percentage of that, man. That's where the real money comes from when you're a champion.
Yeah, and so, that's kind of my view on it. Like I said, I'm not knocking anyone. Go get that money. See, it says Showtime. Anyway.
We're over that, man. That was over with.
You saw it back then, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're talking about the Showtime tattoo on the back.
Yeah, I thought I said Pettis, but it says Showtime.
Yeah, for sure. No, you shit. Anyway, so that's kind of my view. But like I said, I'm not knocking it. Rory can definitely go to Bellator, and
Rory could win in Bellator.
That fight, though, versus that 170-pound dude is going to be
Paige?
No.
The guy that
pieced up Ben Henderson.
But do you think he deserves a title shot already?
If they're stupid not to, because if Rory goes in and loses a fight, they just lost that match immediately.
That's true.
True. You better give him a match. You know what? Rory's fighting next week.
That's probably a stipulation when they signed the contract. Like, give me a mini title shot.
Yeah.
Because UFC did give him an offer, and Rory's like, Bellator's giving me a better offer. So it must have been a good fucking price. Again, they were Viacom, so
I'm sure
they have money. They just don't have the viewers, man. That's why I try to come out there and support don't go out there actually, but that's why I try to watch every event that comes on, but don't put it at fucking random times, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, shit, seriously. But yeah, man, I'm good for him. He's getting some money. That's always good.
Andrei Koreshkov is the champ's name.
Andrei Koreshkov. Yeah, that dude worked fucking Benson Henderson.
Yeah. But anyway,
he's a stud, man. He's a stud. He's good.
But anyway, so that's kind of my theory on it. So let's talk about another.
You've been watching that?
No, hold on. Let's talk. We'll save that for the end.
Oh, okay.
We'll save that for the end. So Donald Cerrone, man. Donald Cerrone had one fight left.
Yeah, with Story.
He had.
After
that, I think he had one fight left on his contract.
It was over.
I thought it was maybe one more. Maybe it was over.
I think it was over after the Story fight.
Anyway, he signed an fight.
I think UFC jumped on that quick. They're like
fast.
They're like, wait. Because Monster has Cerrone. Monster paid the fee to sponsor Cerrone. So if Cerrone goes to Bellator, Monster's going with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So and he coming off a fucking Monster.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, you have to pay him the money.
Endorsement with Budweiser and all that.
Yeah, you have to pay him that money because that dude's a star.
So he signed for 8 fights.
Another 8 fights.
Literally means we get to watch Donald Cerrone fight for another 3 months.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. That's great, man. Yeah, dude, fucking.
It's bad. But you know what? Though?
But real quick, what weight should Cerrone fight at?
I think if. And I don't. Again, this depends with what Conor's going to do. If Conor goes down to 145 to defend his belt, Cerrone's best move to do is to go to 155 and fight for the title because he will get a title shot.
You won't though.
I think he will.
Because Conor would fight the winner. Conor would fight the champ.
No, but what's more appealing to you if I told you, hey, I'm gonna go watch, go with me to go watch this Conor McGregor versus Eddie Alvarez fight, or go with me to go watch this Conor McGregor versus Donald Cerrone fight?
But how would Don Cerrone and Conor McGregor fight without a title?
Conor goes to 145. This is what I think happens, but it's all in limbo with what Conor does.
Well, he's hurt too, so
yeah. So Conor goes to 145. Best case scenario. I don't think he will, but this is what I think may happen. Conor goes to 145 to get a rematch with Aldo. Big payday.
Yeah.
Cerrone goes 155, gets a match with Alvarez.
Yeah. Because he beat Alvarez.
Yep. If he takes that title from him, now Cerrone's a champion of the UFC for his first time.
Gets the pay-per-view.
It gets the pay-per-view percentage, and you get to fight Conor afterwards.
That's a monster fight.
Come on.
That's a bigger fight than Alvarez versus McGregor. That's
Absolutely.
True. That's probably a bigger fight than Aldo versus McGregor.
A fan favorite.
Yeah.
By everybody. Ain't one person that
we got to get these fucking
like
Americans
Cerrone.
out there, man. We got too many Americans out there supporting Conor McGregor still. Come on, man.
McGregor, but I'm gonna be all up on that Donald Cerrone bandwagon.
Come on, man. You gotta drink you some Budweiser.
And you know what?
Some Monster
that shit may not go to the ground. He gonna
that?
stand with his ass. I said that, but the only thing that worries me is that kick to the stomach. Anyway.
You gotta do some core work. Come on, shout out to MR Athletics. Come on down. I got you in shape, Cerrone.
So anyway, that's awesome. We get to watch Donald Cerrone, and you know what though? What I was gonna say earlier is Donald Cerrone was one of the guys who was kind of upset with his pay. He didn't like it and stuff like that. So this fucking deal must have been good for him. To sign
that's what I'm saying. He's like, they were like, no, don't even. Here's his number. Okay, I'm not even gonna check anything else. Yeah. So anyway, I'm happy for him. He deserves it. He works his ass off, man.
Hell yeah. So anyway, we'll go on before this. Last weekend, which was Condit versus Maia. Condit had already talked about retirement.
Yeah,
and he talked about it before
because he only wanted big fights.
Yeah, and he kind of already mentioned it. And to me, he's probably one of my top 2 favorite fighters, top 3 maybe.
Yeah.
I really like Condit. I used to watch him in WEC days, but going in with that mindset against Maia.
Carlos Condit was WEC too.
Yeah, fuck, dude. You have some badass fighters coming from there, but Condit. Maybe, now he's saying that he should, if he can't win these fights, he should not probably be fighting at this level.
Yeah, at this level.
So he's contemplating retirement. Maybe that's kind of what did it for him in the fight, that he couldn't get the victory over Maia. Maybe that mindset that, I'm already kind of out of it.
Either I'm in it or I'm not.
Right.
But he did so
that's
talented,
just kind of
man.
He has itself.
Here's one thing. We're going to touch on it real quick before we leave. I want one more fight from Carlos. Give me one more fight, and I want it against Matt Brown.
Okay.
How the fuck have Matt Brown and Carlos Condit never fought before? I thought they fought before. I thought for some fucking reason I thought, these guys have fought before. They've never fought before.
Sure they never fought before?
They've never fought before.
Yeah, if I find on my phone that I'm gonna slap your fucking dick in the ground.
Fine. Watch that they've never fought before, and you be like, how the fuck these guys never fought before? Their style is similar.
Am I going to say it that aggressively?
Oh yeah, you will.
Okay, I'm
Trust
just wondering.
me.
So go on. They have never fought.
They've never fought before. Their styles are very similar.
Okay.
Granted, Carlos Condit is a little bit more technical.
Right.
But fucking Matt Brown's a dog too.
Right.
So make it a fucking war, man.
Though.
Make it a that's true. It is a bummer. He's coming off a loss. Well, they're both coming off losses, so I guess that works. But I don't know.
You're right.
let's fucking make it happen, man. Let it be in the going away party. I hate to see him go, but I would love to see him go fighting like the way he wants to fight,
right?
Which is a scrap.
I'm not mad at it.
So hopefully, wish him the best, man. If not, then it's been a great career for him, man.
Yeah, yeah. One of my favorite fighters. If you don't fight again, it was a pleasure watching you fight.
And he's still, and it's one of those guys that even the amount of wars he's been in, he still has his bearings again on him.
Yeah,
like he's great at interviews. He's a great personality. I'm surprised he's not a bigger star. He's real quiet, but he's always down to do interview. He's always well spoken. So that's good. If he leaves now, it's gonna be on his terms. So shout out to Carlos Condit, man. And,
I'm not mad at Carlos Condit fighting Donald Cerrone. I know they're teammates, but that'd be a hell of a fight.
That'd be a hell of a fight, man. That'd be a hell of a fight. But I
Carlos Condit versus Stephen Thompson would be a hell of a fight. There's a lot of fights.
Dude, a lot of fights,
and
man.
This might be one of those things, like I said about them.
Jake Ellenberger. He fought before? Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But those dudes going to Bellator that they probably can't win that title in their division or at their respective divisions. It may be one of those situations too where he realizes he may not be able to get to that elite level. He already had his crack at it, twice?
Lost both
times. Both bad decisions.
Yeah, I thought he beat GSP.
I thought he beat GSP, and I thought he beat Robbie Lawler.
Dude, that last round had to do it for me, man.
10-8 round, maybe? Or no, 10-9. Because if it's 10-9, to me, he won. If not, it was a draw.
I mean, it may have been 10-8 round.
Then it was a draw to me.
I don't know.
Go back and watch that fight.
Yeah,
one of the greatest fights.
One of those fights we can always go back and just fucking watch. Yep. Like, Jesus.
So anyway,
so we're gonna finish it off, man. Let's finish it off. My boy, CM Punk. What's his real name? Phillips.
Philip Brooks or
Philip Brooks.
No, not Will Brooks.
Not Will Brooks. Philip Brooks.
Phil Brooks.
He looks like dog shit, dude. Have you been watching that show, Making a Fight? What's it called?
No,
it's
called,
fight.
No, it's Evolution of Punk.
Oh god, that's Evolution of Punk.
Anyway,
he's wearing those stupid drug-free shirts. Oh god, he's such a nerd.
Right now, dude.
His wife, Smoke Show 5,000. Anyway. Smoke Show. Not even 3,000, 5,000.
5,000.
5,000.
I think she's in WWE too. I think.
She was. Now she's a little chick. He's like, I'm out, so she was out too. So I can't be mad at that. Not mad at that at all. Dude, his striking is. I don't know. This is the early stages. This is only episode 1 and 2. This was, I don't know how long they went back to film these. They said it's his first day in the gym. They started filming. So I'm hoping this is last year that he looked like this, because he does not look good. He's very timid. His striking is not there. His reaction to the strikes aren't there. Like, trust me, you have to learn how to take a punch too. And the way he takes punches is very awkward. It's going to get him into bad situations. He's going to turn his back on someone.
I can't believe I'm saying this. He has more awkward of a punch than Jake Shields.
I think he's better striker than Jake Shields. Maybe I would like to see them fight
with no wrestling.
Just all
involved.
Boxing, yeah,
no
just all boxing
involved.
And just see what happens. Just fucking see what happens.
I'm not mad at it.
I don't know, man. I'm fucking nervous, man. I think it may be one of those fights where it's surprising how good he does, but he still loses, obviously. I see this fight, he loses 10 out of 10. He loses it 10 out of 10. I don't even see him getting.
I can't wait till we get to this card. I can't even give you my prediction for this fight.
Yeah, we're not even gonna talk. Yeah, but if you watch them, they're on YouTube. It's called Evolution of Punk.
Don't watch it. Please.
Don't watch it. I mean, I guess if this is one and done deal, you gotta watch it.
You gotta watch it. I think what he's gonna do is he's gonna literally bite off more than he can chew. He's gonna get in there as soon as he
bit off more than he could.
It's gonna hit the ground fast.
It's gonna be bad.
Fast.
I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna tell you what, Mickey.
I'm gonna be there to console his girlfriend, because she's gonna feel bad, and I'm gonna be like, "Girl, don't worry, it's cool. I got you."
And then
it happens.
The ring girl will be like, "What's happening over there?" Like, nothing, girl.
Nothing, girl. Let's just there. Let's just talk to him, and then let them talk it out.
Yeah.
All right, man. That's enough of this fucking asinine shit that we're talking about.
Anyway, that's enough.
We're gonna get in trouble. Yeah, man. This is it. This wraps up episode 13. I hope you guys like this new concept. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna probably do more videos. Probably do little bit of both. We're going to change the shit up. We're going to change the game up, and you guys are going to be here every single step of the way. So thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a motherfucker about us, man. Seriously, the Beatdown Podcast.
Beatdown Podcast.
We're out this bitch.
Fuck y'all. Let's go.